Oh gosh, I guess I have something to live up to.
Is your last name Reed?
No.
Thank fuck, because her breath stank like fuck. Never mind. Anyways, what's up? What do you got? It's true, I fucking hated Bria.
I agree with your take on almost everything. The one thing I would kind of ask if the Jill Stein era. So here's my only thing is that if you know that obviously the presidential election is run via when it comes to both the popular vote and the electoral college, if you live in a solely Democratic state, do you know about like the 5% where if you get 5% of the public vote, that party gets federal funding?
Something like that. Yeah, I've heard that before. I haven't looked into
That
it.
would be my only allowance, I guess, when it comes to Jill Stein, is the idea that I don't think she'll win. I don't think that people should vote for her to win. But if you're in a solely Democratic state, then you know the Electoral College will go Democratic. You're not being influential towards the popular vote. Being able to go towards that 5% would allow further candidates to get federal funding in the next elections.
But it doesn't matter though. The public financing system for campaigns no longer works. It's antiquated. If you were to run on that, even as a Democrat or a Republican, on that public financing system alone, you could not be president. You could not barnstorm the country and make so many necessary stops and hire that many people, campaign offices as well, that you would need with that system. So, the way that people do it is... the way people do it is grassroots organizations, grassroots low-level funding, small donations, and PACs. That's, the way that it is today. But the public financing thing does not, that doesn't work. You could not be president with the public financing system.
I agree. I just think that for something like ranked choice voting and all these systematical changes to come through, you're never going to see that through these conventional parties. And I don't know if it's not going to be a catch-all, but I think that getting other candidates into something like the public votes for president, it makes it so the general public realizes there's more than two options, because I think that there's a really large part of our general public that just doesn't understand that kind of system and thinks that they're presented with these two options, and they're hearing the public media saying, if you pick one, your family is going to be like unwealthy or going to have tax problems, and pick the other, and then people are going to get deported or whatever, It's
effectively the Electoral College is a two-party system,
Exactly.
Right, but on top of that, for any encouragement of a third-party, campaign or governance, there needs to be ranked choice voting, which means doing away with the Electoral College. And on top of that, we have to get rid of Citizens United and move completely to public funding of elections.
I think it's a catch-22, because the only way you're going to get ranked choice voting is not through a two-party system, because they know that they would not be able to keep their majority within.
Yeah, they effectively cancel each other out. So one
exactly. That's kind of where I see this idea.
Right.
The only way to get these kind of like crazy radical ideas in is to be able to talk about them on a national stage. And I think the only way of doing that is not through a third party. But then again, when I say all of this, I do not mean any swing states. I do not mean any red states. I am saying solely for the 5%, because I think that's the only safe way to make any kind of democratic change that doesn't affect what might be a Trump presidency.
Yeah, I agree.
Anyway, I just thought I would get your take on that, because I know that you don't like Jill Stein voters. I think that
I fucking hate Jill Stein voters.
Like I was saying, I don't believe in any kind of Jill Stein voters thinking they'll actually win, but I do think there's a strategic way for you to do it in a state that you know is 100% Democratic, if you are just doing it to fund a third party.
Yeah, I would agree with it if it was not for the methods that Jill Stein was taking right now.
I agree with that, honestly. And I actually appreciate your voice in this field. I listen to you all the time.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Hey, 666 viewers. All right, thank you, Bria.
I hope I have a better effect on your thinking about the name of Bria.
Well, I'm going to go on about that in a second, but thanks for hopping in, okay?
No, seriously, I feel like I need to go brush my teeth. Anyway.
Yeah, no, you're good, Bria. You're good. Take care.
Have a good one.
You too. So let me tell you about this little asshole, okay? So in school, I don't know if this is, this is probably similar for you guys, but usually, if you're in kindergarten with the same people, you end up going to first grade, second grade, third grade, fourth grade, fifth grade, etc. with those people, because, they're your neighbors. They live in your town. So you're in the same class with the same people for 6-7 years or so. Bria dates back to fucking kindergarten, I think. She was so fucking rude, so loud, so nasty. She didn't believe in brushing her teeth. She was a Jehovah's Witness and not that there's anything wrong with that, but made it an especially annoying effort to make that everybody else's business and to like acknowledge and, you know, take in those preferences, those beliefs over everybody else's. So she would be rude as fuck when it came to like birthdays. She would say that, like, you shouldn't be celebrating that shit. Like, this is my fucking day. Rain on your own goddamn parade. And when we'd have like a gift exchange for Christmas or whatever, she would be like, this is actually not what Jehovah would want. And shit like that. And you know, they didn't celebrate holidays. And she made it like everybody's fucking issue when we would celebrate. It was real pissy, is all I'll say. But one thing I remember about her most is her breath fucking stank. And it was terrible. But anyways, if you guys are debating, if people in here, yeah, if you don't celebrate that, then don't fucking ruin my day. And if anybody was like, oh, thank God, or oh my God, or oh, God dang it, she'd be like, don't use Jehovah's name like that. Like, oh, Christ. Oh, Jehovah, damn it. Jehovah fucking damn you. Better? Hey.
Can I just say, as an educator, I can't stand that faith.
Okay, I mean, yeah.
Just
Fair.
as an educator.
Okay,
Because
well,
you know what they try to do? They try to rewrite our curriculums.
you're not wrong on that. I was just tired of fucking seeing them at my school when I was in college and high school. They'd set up the desks. Ask us about Jehovah's Witness. No, thanks.
Try being a preschool teacher that's supposed to be teaching about the 3 major religions of the world during December.
Yeah, it's difficult. I don't know to what extent they're trying to affect curriculum. I should hope that they're not. But I just don't want people fucking trying to implement their religion into other people's business, into other people's life. And I saw that a lot with Jehovah's.
Yeah, honestly, I've been teaching for 20 years. They are the only faith that actively gives teachers a headache. The only ones.
Yeah. Well, hey, I'm gonna see if I got more people in here, okay?
No problem, because I'm a friendly dude. By the way, I
thanks.
keep trying to get my girlfriend to watch you because she does not believe me when I say this is your real voice.
Oh, it absolutely is. People think some fucking asshole came in here the other day, said that I was taking testosterone to deepen my voice. No, I've sounded like this since I was at least fucking 15, maybe younger than that.
Yes, but you see, I got introduced to your voice through Colin.
Oh yeah, Colin the Cherub.
Yep.
Dear. Yeah.
So
That's a fun one.
when I first heard your real voice, and then we went back and watched the original episode, I'm like, that ain't him. Nope.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't think it was me either if I heard it.
Because Colin sounds like a precious little white dude.
That's what I went for. But hey, thanks for hopping in, okay?
No problem.
I got
See
more
ya.
stories I'm gonna tell. See ya. Nothing weirds me out, maybe more than Jehovah's Witnesses. Well, I wouldn't say more. Maybe it's on an equal playing field. But I've had a few run-ins with the Mormons. There's nothing inherently wrong with that. But what I do see as an issue is the fact that I have to get off my groove, have to get out of my comfort spot to answer the door for shit I don't want. And it annoys me. I was chilling one hot summer ass day, and I get a knock on the door. I'm barefoot. I'm a commando, and it's hot. Somebody knocks at the door. It's like a 19-year-old white boy. He's dressed head to toe in a suit and a dark tie. So he's got the jacket on and everything. He opens the door. I think that this is the fucking Secret Service or some shit coming after me. I think something happened and that I'm about to get fucking tased in front of my dog. But I open the door to him. It's 95 degrees outside, mind you. Poor guy is sweating his ass off. He says, hi, we're having a meeting. The Mormon church, are you available? I said, nah. I should have slammed the door. But I said no and sent him on his way. And he gave me a very awkward handshake. And that was that. Another time I was walking my dogs. And these very busty women came up. They were dressed awfully conservative. But, you know, very busty. And started talking to me. Hey, I love your dogs. Hey, do you live around here? I was like, I sure do. Great, we're having a meeting this... fuck. You seduced me for religion. You didn't care about me. You just wanted to recruit. It's like I can't have anything fun. I don't get the whole we don't curse thing. If you're holding back that much rage, then it's gotta be a facade. I do not believe any higher power is that significant, is that strong enough to prevent you from dropping an F-bomb. I stubbed my toe. God fucking damn it, that fucking hurt. Shit. Mormons, oh, willikers. Cursing's healthy for you. Hey.
Jaden.
How's it going?
Good, man. I know my profile picture makes me look like I'm a right-wing kind of guy, but I just wanted to comment on Doug last night. I'm a huge Doug fan now.
Doug.
Kamala's
Who's
husband.
Doug again? Oh, yeah, Doug Emhoff, yeah.
He was great. Didn't you think he was? I mean, I just thought
He's a nice guy, yeah.
He
I
was
liked
like a
him.
real person when you're this, fantasy football and everything else he was saying.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He sounds like a real standout guy. You know?
Yeah. Anyway, I just want to jump on that. Huge fan, Jaden. Keep doing what you're doing. Thanks, buddy.
All right, thank you. Take care.
Yep.
So let me see if I have something.